University.
Bethel Pilots.
And with this, we are
Immediately heading in. We're going to have Perry on Pitt versus Gus on the Palutena.
3,
absolutely.
2, 1, go!
So, if you can see, we have some new overlays here for the Saints for Smash. Perry immediately starting off with a quick 44% taking Palutena right to that ledge. I won't be real, I wasn't expecting Gus in first.
Nah, absolutely not. No, usually this is Bethel's anchor. This is usually their last player to hold it down, but I guess today they wanted to try a mix-up in their style.
Yeah, I think they realized, hey, we secured these guys actually. Is that better? This is a new setup for us. Also, Perry currently dominating this first stock.
Absolutely.
And as soon as I say that, but
oh, not going to see the usual Palu conversion off of a nair. You can see a couple extra of those, but only going to get Perry up to 50 here. Another offstage sequence. Going to see Perry trying to pester Gus with those arrows, but going to be able to teleport right back to stage, and Gus is slowly closing this gap.
Absolutely. Now it's just going to be a question of what Perry can do into this palette. Gus here is, in my opinion, Bethel's best player, hands down. Blake consistently. Blake in a very, very close second. Trying to get the up tilt and thankfully not dying to that back throw.
Going to see Gus trying another last shot sequence. Going to find Perry with a dash attack. Perry going to respond with a nair on the whiffed F tilt. Let's see what he does here.
Ooh, narrowly missing the
explosive point.
Yeah.
I will not quite.
Yet.
Yeah, just these two players scrapping, trying to find something here. And the dash attack, I do not think Gus was ready to DI that.
Absolutely not.
Perry going to be the first one to take a stock, but Gus going to respond immediately with an up air to cover Perry's landing. And we're going to see a classic Palu string, but once again a bit odd, only up to 33 usually. Palus in this day and age, you hit one there, usually 40 to 50, if not more.
Exactly. If not more is the key phrasing right there.
Seems like both of these players, just their first game, just still getting a bit warm. Honestly, that's what makes these first games always super interesting. Because I feel like the first match in a crew battle, I would say this is really the only true neutral match. Everything else, I feel like there's always a slight advantage or disadvantage. Doesn't guarantee wins or losses, but always just slight here.
Yeah, absolutely. Luigi Falco, perfect example. You know, hero versus villager. It may sound even, but when you really think about it, it's kind of not. However, Palu is able to actually get that back air there. Now it's just a matter of if Gus can actually keep him on ledge, and Gus cannot.
Yeah, thankfully, Perry has been avoiding these down tilts, attempting a two-frame. I believe we almost saw it there. Down tilt to fair is a confirm, I believe.
Absolutely, but I don't think at this percent anymore.
Not anymore. So now Gus will have to, and another stock sniped, chipped just by one little arrow. I'm sure Palutena will be having a conversation with her angel when they get back. She was probably not very happy, but we're going to see the nair into up tilt kill confirmed. Pretty niche one. Don't see that one too often unless the Palu's really really looking for something around that 150 range.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very funny watching these two characters play neutral since their nairs are somewhat just big circular multi-hits.
Exactly.
So you saw that dash up shield. I can kind of tell both players are like, okay, well, I want to nair, you want to nair. Who's going to get it first, right?
Absolutely. Also, Gus had me a little scared there for a moment when I saw the buffered air dodge off stage.
Yes, but I believe he saved his jump. Always crucial, saving your resources. Gus now forming a large lead here, almost a 100% gap. But Perry, once again, just always narrowly avoiding some of these edge guard sequences. and always finding his way back to center. But let's see what these players do now.
Unfortunately, that nair drop there, that would have been massive for Perry, but he is able to actually spot dodge through the down air from the Palu.
One thing I am noticing that it seems quite crucial is all of Perry's arrows are forcing Gus to expend the valuable resource in air dodge. So I believe if Perry starts to notice this, he can start going off stage after throwing out an arrow and send Gus further into off stage. I believe that's the very last hitbox.
Set number 2, game 3 of set 2.
Yes.
And here we are going to see a classic corner carry combo.
Yep.
From
like I mentioned, a couple pieces and now already 50 at ledge. What will be interesting to watch here is how Perry will try to keep a mid-range monster like Palu at the ledge, right? So when she's in the corner, she has very potent aerials, very disjointed, or just kind of good priority, and it'll be on Perry to try to see how he does his usual spacing game, right? Usually he'll say, okay, I'll back up a little bit like we saw with that bear, give you a little space, but I'm going to punish you as soon as you enter my range, right? Going to see the down throw bear.
Almost.
Not going to take it quite yet. Going to see a dare to attempt to cover the up B. Going to just keep Palu in the corner. Very good poking here from Perry. Unfortunately, going to get hit by the explosive flame reversal, but not going to get the sweet spot on the dare. I know Perry is very consistent with dare up smash if he can hit that sweet spot.
Also, one thing, Perry has learned a new control trick.
Okay.
To get up smash out of shield instantly.
All right.
Because he is a tilt stick user.
There we go. The down tilt upper going to take it. Perry taking the first stock. I believe this is how it went the last time as well.
Yes, it was. But the trick is if you use grab and shield and flick up, it will automatically do a smash attack.
Okay.
Out of shield, which I was playing against last night. I didn't actually realize how fast hit up smash was.
Yes, I believe frame 6.
Yes.
If I am not mistaken. But unfortunately, Perry going to be having his first stock taken by an explosive flame. Going to be taken a bit earlier than explosive flame usually kill because Perry is on a platform, and now we are watching the classic Palu cutscene. Not going to get as much as you may expect here again, but going to just see more of this classic Palu neutral. Just going to, we're seeing a lot of sit and shield, out of shield nairs from Perry. And you saw a lot from Gus earlier, but what I'm starting to notice is Gus is starting to identify those. He's starting to say, okay, when I just jump at you, you're anticipating this. I can just grab, not press anything. Yeah, and hit you with a grab. But I'm starting to see Perry adapt to it a little more. Starting to see some better timing mix-ups. Going to be sent off stage. Going to reflect that auto reticle.
Unfortunately, going to air dodge right into the grab there.
Ooh.
The Palu, I think, meant to not turn that around. Otherwise, that would have directly hit Perry.
Absolutely. Bit of a scary situation, yeah. Perry had to choose between if Gus was going to bear or up air, and kind of a tough 50-50 if you do decide to jump or do nothing there. But gonna explosive flame the wrong way. Perry unfortunately gonna miss the dash grab as a punish. Gonna mix up some of these jumps to avoid these up airs.
Going to catch the first part of the teleport with the nair. Unfortunately, it missed the ledge slip there for the down air.
Absolutely. But just going to see Perry sort of giving us just a little space. Not too much, but just enough. Keeping the majority of stage control. Going to fully drop off. A bit scary. Palu's down tilt is very consistent at 2 framing. And while Perry isn't at the percent to get killed yet by something like a down tilt fair, we want to stay at this percent for as long as we can. Oh my goodness. Very good get up attack bait. Just pestering Gus. Was that 6 arrows?
Yes, yes it was. Gus going for a weird read there.
This is about the 3rd smash attack read we've seen from Gus today. Gonna see attempt on tracking from Gus here. Gonna attempt to close it out with a back air parry in a very scary situation.
Palu is going to punish that with the down air. one of Palu's better options, especially for pancaking opponents.
Oh, gonna try the Nair drag down up tilt, not gonna hit. Gonna try the back throw, not gonna kill, but the back air will take it. Harry gonna overextend just a little bit with a jump Nair from